Hi, welcome back. Now we're gonna look at Bitcoin. We're gonna look at the trends, what is the price target, and whether Bitcoin can continue to go up and make new all-time highs all the way throughout the rest of this month and the months ahead. So without further ado, let me just go to the daily chart of Bitcoin. Well, as you can see, I really like stocks or indexes or instruments that are in an uptrend, because when the instrument is in an uptrend like Bitcoin here, every dip is buyable, every breakout is buyable. There are so many trade setups here for the traders. For example, there is an ascending triangle breakout here which you can play. There is a cup with handle, if you can see it in the daily chart here, where you can play it. It's a very good setup where you buy at the handle here, put a stop loss, and ride it higher. So this is a cup and handle, and there's also a consolidation near the 20 MA breakout that you can play. So these are all the wonderful setups that you can get when an instrument is in uptrend. So this here being a very nice one, when it trades sideways and almost reach the rising 20 MA, it breaks out. You, as a trader, you buy the breakout, put a stop loss below the consolidation and ride it higher. And if you look at this daily chart, Bitcoin is in a very nice uptrend. It's above the rising 20 MA, above the 50 MA, and above the rising 200 MA. So in layman's terms, we as a trader or technician, we want to use simple trend following tool. Sometimes we mention about the 20 MA, 50 MA, 200 MA. What does it mean? Simply what this means is, if the index stock or instrument is above all these rising moving averages, the layman meaning is in a very powerful uptrend, and you want to continue to stay bullish on it, okay, unless it drops below these moving averages. So let's go back to the chart here. You can see that it's above the rising 20 MA, 50 MA, and 200 MA, and you want to be bullish buyers. You want to stay bullish buyers in Bitcoin in the short term, mid term, and long term. Now, since Bitcoin is at the former highs, I want to show you the monthly chart of Bitcoin. You can see it made a high back in 2021 here, decline, make another high here back in November 21, and then it declined, and you can see it form a monthly cup with handle pattern, and this is actually a bullish reversal pattern. You buy the breakout, put a stop loss here, and ride it higher. So even all these popular chart patterns like the cup and handle pattern can appear in long-term monthly charts, and that is why we need to do multiple time frame analysis, because it helps us to spot when it is bottoming. And Bitcoin bottom when this chart pattern appear, this cup with handle pattern, and it has gone up ever since. So we are actually at the old high areas. The high was 68990 in the past. We actually surpassed it based on this chart, and right now we're just trading slightly below the all-time high. So the question for us is Bitcoin gonna continue to go higher? Well, there's a very high probability. Now, the third time when a index stock or instrument hits a former high area, there's a very, very high possibility that it's gonna go higher, break above, and make new all-time highs. The reason is this: you have to think about former highs not in a technical point of view, but in those who participated in the instrument, those people who have bought it. And let me just show you this. Imagine people who have bought here. When it went down, they lose money. When it went back up, people who have lost money here, they have recovered it, and then it declines and it goes back up. There is a lot of supply that has been absorbed. So people who have lost money in the past has already recovered around here before it goes back down and up. So usually the third time is where there is a lot of new beginnings, new buyers, and so on. And things, because it has happened for so long, okay, people have already forgotten about the former highs here, right? As compared to, there's a former high here. When it drops, it go back up. People will tend to sell to recover the losses, and then it just goes down. But this is the third time, and most likely it's going to go higher. So let us go back to the daily chart. Using a very simple 20 MA, we want to continue to stay bullish as long as the Bitcoin is above the rising 20 MA. So you want to be worried of a decline only when it drops below the 20 MA. You can see the nice rise here. It has never dropped below the 20 MA. So you want to continue to be bullish buyers on it. Now, for a short-term target, I want to show you the 2-hour chart. Now, this is where multiple time frame analysis, so it's so important. You can actually get targets for an edge, It's like you're not only using one knife. A chef has many kind of knives, and if you only use one knife in the kitchen, it's going to be very difficult for you. And as a trader or technical analyst, you want to use multiple time frames. Here we have, I think, a trade setup here where when it broke above this kind of triangle type pattern, you can actually buy it, put a stop loss, ride it higher. And of course, you want to take your profits before it declines. But here, do you recognize this pattern? It's something like a decline and then up and forms a handle. Yes, this is like the cup and handle pattern. Let me just draw it for you to see so that it's easier for you to see. Okay. Now this is a variation of the cup and handle pattern. Sometimes you just don't need to follow the textbook. You have to be a bit creative. So it is like a cup with handle. Can you see it? A cup and the handle. And right now it's trying to break above the handle. Now the good thing about the cup and handle pattern is this. It can actually give you a price target. Let me just unlock. Okay. Now, how do you get a price target for the cup and handle? You take the handle, height of the handle to the cup, the low of the cup. So this is the height. Okay, I'm just going to clone it and take the clone and project it upwards. And where do you get? About 75,000. Okay, so here's the thing, if Bitcoin continues to break out and stay above the lows here, okay, this is the consolidation. The lows is about here 64,900. If it continues to break up and stay above this area, the odds are it might reach a target of about 75. Okay, so I hope this analysis has been helpful to you. I hope it has shed some light and also teach you something new about technical analysis. And if you have learned something new and if this analysis is helpful, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more analysis like this in the future. And I'll see you in the next one.